It's a hike all the way
Wow.
to the other ones.
Hello, my loves. How are we feeling? It's the next day. We went to the botanical garden yesterday, and it was a very, very beautiful day. I've seen so many beautiful flowers. We saw a lot of lotus flowers, and there was also a art exhibition I didn't know about. I want to be really honest with you. The moment I woke up today, I felt very, very exhausted, very tired. I think it's also due to the weather. I feel like I cannot handle hot weather anymore that well. And on top, I think I was wearing the wrong shoes, so my feet hurt like crazy. So yeah, I think for today, we're just gonna slow down. We're just gonna stay hydrated. We're gonna play some games on the Switch, but I also thought maybe we do a little journal session together. I got this visitor guide, and I think it's quite pretty. Maybe we can use that. And I also did a lot of little art doodles, like all this stuff here that I thought maybe we can use too. And because it is lotus season, I thought we can use that one. It's perfect. And I love this one. It's very sweet. I don't know if you should use like the small journal because I really enjoy using that one right now. Or if I should use, I don't know, maybe a bigger one. Like I just printed something and it starts here. And then I have another page. So it's like that. I don't know. Did I do something wrong? I want to share something with you before we start. Because I found this cute little book planch store at the botanical garden. And I got these two books. Also, can we look how beautiful the cover is? The cover is so beautiful. I love it. It's an illustrated field guide. It's just showing lots of illustrations of plants you can find here, I think specifically here in Ontario, but like, or in general, North America, I'm not sure. I like going through these and also getting inspired. And then I got another one that was on sale. It's called Gentle, Rest More, Stress Less, and Live the Life You Actually Want. And also the cover is very beautiful. I love it when the cover is just so pretty. Okay. I'm very curious about that. I'm just gonna read it. I'm gonna share with you if I like it or not. Probably I'm gonna like it or take some inspiration out of it. It's about slowing down, how to rest, and how to be more intentional. So I think that might be also something I would enjoy. Before we start journaling, that's something I wanted to share with you and show you what I got. Honestly, I'm very indecisive about which one to use. Maybe I cut out the pictures first and then see how it feels. Okay, by now we have been cutting all these photos and I was was thinking maybe we're going to add another little doodle that I've been working on. Maybe that one. We're not sure. Additionally to this, we don't know. We don't know, okay? And I also don't know what exactly to use from this visitor guide. Yeah, I was actually struggling. Maybe a part of a map. We don't know. We're going to figure that out later, okay? And by now, we decided also to use that journal, the smaller one. We added a few more journal spreads I'm really, really proud of. But I usually glue some pages together just so it's a bit more stable, but thicker and easier to work with. And that's what we're going to do now. And what we're also going to do now is having a little chit chat because, guys, I love talking, okay? I could talk nonstop. But we only have here a few minutes. There is a time limit, and maybe that is actually a good thing. So what we're going to talk about today is basically, it's very journal related, but it's more how I feel about me comparing myself to other journalers out there. And yeah, how it makes me feel. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that feels like that because I keep comparing myself to others. Or not myself, but my journal spreads to other journal spreads. And, you know, actually, I'm not always having fun when I'm journaling, okay? I think it's pretty fair. I think everyone who's journaling is not enjoying every journal spread. I know, I've been also saying in other vlogs, like, it's about having fun, and that is true. It's true, you should have fun, but sometimes you just feel a bit sad. Because you feel like, oh, my journal spreads are not that good. There are some that do it way better than me. And okay, don't get me wrong. This is not talking bad about others and how they journal. That's not the point of what I'm trying to say. It's just like I want to really be honest and transparent about how I feel about that. Because if you have been watching some of my previous journal vlogs, you know my journal spreads are not looking like I've been journaling for like 10 years or something, okay? I am... For how long do I do this now? 2 years, maybe? Yeah. Seems like a long time, but it's actually not. And I feel like I just discovered that when you scrapbook or when you junk journal, you can use actually whatever. And I never thought about this. I was just looking for nice junk or packaging that looks kind of cute. But, or my own art, for example. But I also had issues with how to arrange them on the spread, like now. Like, it takes me so much time to find a way that it looks kind of good. Like, proportion-wise, or like, I don't know. Because when I watch how others journal, for example, it seems so much more natural, or I don't know, like, so much more intuitive. And meanwhile, I'm struggling a lot, you know? But I think the really, really not bad part is that I shouldn't even compare myself with others, right? And I don't know how you feel about this. Let me know how you feel about that. If you're being really, really honest, do you compare yourself? Do you compare your journal spreads with what you see on social media, for example, on TikTok or even here? Also longer journal spreads, journal vlogs here on YouTube. Because it depends really on my mood. I feel like when I'm already vulnerable and I feel like I want to be creative, I'm having a bit more of a harder time to get into it. And then I'm like having on my laptop a journal vlog and journal with me, and then I don't know. Is it just me? Is it actually just me? I don't know. And I feel a bit sad, you know? Because then I'm like, oh, my journal spreads are not looking like these ones that the people do on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. Am I the only one? I'm not sure. But so far, I feel like our journal spread is actually looking good. I also started doing my own little stickers. I don't know. I just do some random watercolor doodles. And it's also good for experimenting with watercolor, like the little love sticker that you see in the right corner. And some flowers, and I don't know, I just experiment. And then you can cut them out. And yeah, add them to your journal spread. that's actually really fun. I actually really like editing my own art. And yeah, let me know if you do that too. I'm also very curious about how you journal. If you have like a system, do you have like a concept or something how you do it, or do you do this like me, like you just kind of figure it out during the process? I'm not sure. But yeah, we kind of like shifted away, but that's also okay. But yeah, oh my gosh, I can't even say that word. I just feel like there are moments where I'm really, really like vulnerable, where I keep comparing my art with that from others. And I think that's normal. I just feel like that's actually normal. I'm not quite sure. I thought for me, you know. But yeah, it is pretty hard to say like, yeah, don't compare. It's very easy to say don't compare yourself. But I think we all do that. And it's not only journaling, it's like everything. I think also as an artist itself, if you do whatever, if you do like digital art or watercolor art, like me, you kind of get insecure here and there. You know, you see others' art and you kind of admire their art. You love what they do, and you don't talk down on them or something, but you kind of do it to yourself. You know, you kind of talk bad about yourself and your art. And I hope while I'm like working on that, trying to be more loose also about art and kind of just, you know, be a bit more, I don't know, not loose, but a bit more like maybe think less about my journal spreads and just keep going and keep doing, that it gets easier. But I think that was one of the reasons why I actually started YouTube as well. Mostly just to share with you an actual authentic or being transparent about my progress or my journey that I actually going through. Do you say that? Going through a journey? Sounds kind of wrong. Not sure. But yeah. But if you're down, like, to support me or do this together, like, I would be super happy, okay? I love doing this together with others. Or exchange journal spreads and like having like a group or something where, you know, we have like a topic and then share with each other what we did. So far I feel like the journal spread looks good. It looks pretty much like something I would be really proud of. But yeah, I really like the colors. I also personally really like the watercolor flowers that I've been drawing. And also, this is actually my first time that I took pictures. I want to be honest, these are actually screenshots and then I edit them and cut them out. And adding my own photos to my journal spread. I don't know, I haven't done this before. I think I was too lazy to print things out. But yeah, that is the journal spread. I think we did a good job. What do you think? Okay, let's go. I love you, and I can't wait to see you in the next vlog. Bye bye.